Yeah, Monk, it looks like you guys did a pretty good job. I don't know where you get elves on short notice, but these guys are alright. We got our candy canes, the stars and elf, I guess that's fine. Hopefully he doesn't mind staying up there all day. But what's with this stocking? I see you got yourself a little candy cane. What kind of goodies are in here? Ah, Monk, these are all being boozled. What kid? I mean, maybe like one for a joke, but there's like 12 of these here. We're gonna need to do some last minute prepping, and I don't know if the elves can help us, but there's one store that's open 24/7, 365, rain, sleet, or snow. That's 7-Eleven, one of our faves. These are some last minute stocking stuffers. Let's do this. Okay, Monk, this'll have to do, but you know what? This might be better than a regular stocking, because as we've been known to venture out and collect the world's greatest snacks, a lot of them have been found at 7-Eleven. So I'm not even worried about it. I think some of this stuff's going to be A-okay. And let's see here. You did a really nice job with all these candy canes. As you may remember, they are Oreo flavored from the other week. We waste not, want not. We never waste anything here. We either give it to our friends, our family, or Rock and Randall or Monk stick it under their bed. He's gonna finish this whole candy cane though, because besides bananas, he loves Oreos. He's been known to quad them. But these are not exactly Oreos, but we have had the 7-Eleven sandwich cookies with cream filling. Whenever something's really descriptive and not called what it's known for, you know they're working overtime. But they made up for it with the flavors. We got candy cane and we got gingerbread. So since we're on the candy cane tip, let's see if these 7 Select candy cane sandwich cookies with cream filling are all they're cracked up to be. Ooh, yeah. They have a nice peppermint smell, not too overpowering. Can you quad something that's not an Oreo? Can you do the old cookie trick with something that's not an Oreo? Calvin, Monk, let's get into these. Ooh yeah, they're all named Kelvin. It's just easier to keep track of them that way. When you're calling them for dinner. If you found out if one of them did something bad though, you're out of luck. Now typically you can get these for 2 for like $1.50. The cookie's nice and crunchy. It's not overly chocolatey. The cream has little pieces of candy cane, which I like. But the peppermint flavoring kind of goes off. Like, you get it in there and it's doing okay. I like the consistency of the cream. It's almost like, sort of like cottage cheese. It's not like super soft and super thick. It's just in the middle. But the mint leaves something to be desired. It almost feels like there's not enough of it, but you still get that mintiness at the back of your throat. I like them, but I have a feeling I might like these gingerbread ones a little bit better. Hold on to that, Cullen. So, we have had other ginger treats this year, like in Movie with a Monkey, where we had the gingerbread Christmas tree cakes, and oh man, somebody was kind of rough on these. They're a little beat up on top, but whatever. The gingerbread Christmas tree cakes, the ginger ale with cranberry, and the gingerbread man peeps. Gingerbread by itself doesn't have too strong of a smell, so we're going to let that go. think they really nailed it. You get into the middle here, and the cream is sort of your basic white cream, like you would get in a sandwich cookie made by Nabisco, famous for being one of our favorite cookies. This one isn't too overpowering either, but in a good way. Gingerbread could be one of those things that dominates your mouth, but this one's just right. So they're both good. Peppermint leaves a little bit to be desired. Gingerbread's right on. Moving right along. Oh man, what else we got in here? Popcorn. Peppermint caramel corn to be exact. And again, peppermint is one of those omnipotent flavors this time of year. I ain't mad at it, it's to be expected. But I'm wondering if we had some really good Boom Chick Pow in our snacks video, the Christmas unwrapping. It melted in your mouth and the taste was so right on. I'm wondering if this is going to have a little bit more of a mass-produced vibe. It does have like the red peppermint veins on the candy corn. I don't know. 7-Eleven tends to deliver, but I'm going to keep my expectations low on this one. Does have the smell of popcorn. It's not too overwhelming with the peppermint. And as you can see, you get some nice kernels in there. These are nicely saturated with the caramel. It does have that crunch. That's a byproduct of that. I'm not getting much of a peppermint vibe at all. As a treat, it's okay, but the peppermint really falls flat. See, as we can see, there's a trend here. The peppermint flavors aren't all that, but it's good. But I think we paid $3 for that, expecting more of a peppermint experience. Leaves a little something to be desired. Again, an okay snack, but if old granddad's like, every year I look forward to peppermint this time of year, and you're like, oh, granddad, I got just this thing for you. It ain't this. Moving right along. Now, I'm thinking these might be a leftover. I don't know if they were released specifically to be part of the Christmas line, but we had to give them a whirl just because we love chips and we love pumpkin pie. They also had some turkey dinner, which was clearly a Thanksgiving leftover. Indulge yourself this holiday season with pumpkin pie kettle style potato chips from 7 Select. It's the perfect snack chip to celebrate the season and the seasonings. We've cut and cooked hearty farm-grown potatoes in small batches, then added a dash of pumpkin pie seasoning for delicious delight. Delicious delight. Wasn't that one of the girls on Glow? She came out in a chef's hat with a bow. I'm delicious delight, and I'm going to cook you. Monk loves that show. Who am I kidding? We all do. Calvin, Monk. Oh. So I don't think these are going to be sweet. I think these are going to be one of those artisan things like chocolate bacon, where it's neither pumpkin pie nor chip, it just kind of meets in the middle. They're not that hard, kettle chips that hurt your back teeth. It's very soft. A lot of air in there. I was kind of right on the money. They're not necessarily salty nor sweet. So, you bite it, it goes smooth over the back of your tongue. Then out to the sides, you do get a little pumpkin essence. A lot better than I thought it was going to be. Definitely worth trying. There is a subtle bit of like holiday spice, cinnamon, nutmeg, whatever you want to call it, on the back of the chew. Not bad, almost like a faint sweet potato vibe. So, pretty good. You can slip those in your stocking. We're getting to the bottom of the barrel, and we have a couple things that aren't 7 Select branded. But we've mentioned this before because we did a whole entire video on that thing doesn't want to stand right. Candy corn. So, holiday candy corn, they're not making any true allusion to this being anything other than just candy corn that's colored in Christmas colors. Holiday candy corn. It doesn't even say candy cane candy corn. So I'm not expecting anything pepperminty. There's nothing exotic per se, but maybe we'll be surprised when we get into it. And as you can see, that is sealed. They did the cute little dealy there, but they kept it sealed at least, so no weirdos can be in the store like, and they're like, are you gonna buy that? And Rocket Randall's like, no! And then he just keeps eating it in the store, and then Calvin's like, alright, Pell, you gotta go, and he's like, step back, Jack! And tries to eat as much as he can before he gets thrown out. People used to do that with bulk candy, too. They'd buy a whole bag of bulk candy, walk around the store, eat it, and then leave the bag, like, sometimes half full, and people are just like, what are you gonna do? Alright. So, got all that confectioner glaze, egg white and glycerin, and honey. Again, the number one ingredient in candy corn is honey. Baby, sweetie. So, that's just candy corn. So, if your old granddad's like, every year at this time I look forward to candy corn, but I can't get it anymore because it's not Halloween. He was like, hold the phone, Granddad. Monk's got the answer for you, and it's holiday candy corn. Nothing exotic. It is literally holiday candy corn. Now, a couple of things that are not, again, 7-Eleven branded, but that we had to try. Limited edition Hostess donuts, hot cocoa and marshmallow. We've been known to get into the hot cocoa and marshmallows around here too. How are they in donut form? Seems like you could just get a hot cocoa with your regular old chocolate donut. Doesn't have a particular smell, but I don't think it smells when I think of hot. Well, I guess cocoa smells like chocolate. Unless she doesn't. Ooh, cocoa. One thing I'll note about these, the glaze is overpowering. I don't know if I mean that in a bad way. Like the whole experience is the glaze. You're eating it and you're getting glaze. The chocolate is probably less chocolatey than a usual donut. I'm glad we tried it. It is what it is. Again, but it's like hot cocoa and marshmallows. Like, what are you expecting? Unless they put little tiny, like, Cocoa Puff sized marshmallows in there, you're kind of getting what you paid for. So we're at the bottom of the barrel here. And of course we're at the bottom of the barrel because we're celebrating Christmas. Yet as always, that old penny turns up. Birthday cake, Three Musketeers. Monk. We've had enough birthday cake for 112 birthdays this year. We've had so much birthday cake that if all the Calvins weren't born on the same day, we could give them their own birthday cake. You are my one wish. Vanilla flavored nougat and colorful sprinkles covered in rich milk chocolate. Spread positivity, throw shine. Alright. Well, we'll see. Looks like a regular Three Musketeers. Smells like some kind of darker Three Musketeers. I wonder if they're using a... Nah, it's rich milk chocolate. That's what I'd do if it was candy cane flavored. So there's the tiniest of funfetti vibes in there, like, if you really look, you can see like birthday cake sprinkles or spreckles. On the package, they make it much more pronounced. I don't prefer it to a regular Three Musketeers. Well, it's our own fault for waiting this long to fill our stocking. We might just put the Bean Boozles back in there and just say, sorry gang, we tried, too late, and this is what you get. What you can get is a whole playlist of Christmas videos right up here at Christmas Chaos. And that has all of our adventures from over the years, all the way back to the KMDT Christmas party with our old friend Aaron. Hey Aaron. And up to all the Kelvins joining in the mix. Lots of fun stuff in there along the way. Holiday ice cream, last minute gifts for those of you that are just running behind all year long. And you're running head first into Christmas. It's here. Enjoy, have fun. New Year's coming. Me and Monk finally enlisted all these handsome young fellows to get our tree together. So now, like kids on Christmas morning, we're going to wait and come through with all of our friends and exchange gifts at the most wonderful time of the year. Monk's got a candy cane to eat. The Calvins are due a break. It's union law. These also are union. Everybody makes it like they're in a sweatshop and they're just making toys all day. But there's a lot of rules. You got to give them a break. You got to get them a new green hat once every 3 weeks. You got to let them stack up like a totem pole while they sing that song from Willy Wonka. What would you do for a Klondike bar? Yummy and delicious and so nutritious. We're the elves who sing about Klondike. I guess that wasn't from Willy Wonka. Alright, Kelvins. Well, get back to work. If you want your 15-minute cocoa break, here's a cocoa donut for you. I'm Murph. These are the Kelvins. That's Monk. Happy holidays. We'll see you next time on Ken Murph Do This. What would you do for a Klondike bar?